The I Am Grateful Project Recipe Kit lets you create 2 spreads with 8 sheets of coordinating designer papers, 2 sticker sheets, 1 recipe template, and the instructions to do it all. Let's get started. Using the 12-inch trimmer, follow the cutting guide on Designer Paper 1 Coral. To cut border piece A from Designer Paper 1, place the paper 1/2 inch from the right edge of the blade. Make an inner cut starting at the 1/2 inch mark and stop 1/2 inch before the end of the paper at the 11.5 inch mark. Repeat on each side to create a 12-inch by 12-inch frame that is 1/2 inch thick. For border piece B, repeat the steps and use the remaining 11 by 11 inch piece, starting at 1/2 inch from the top and stop at the 10.5 inch mark on each side to create an 11 by 11 inch frame that is 1/2 inch thick. Then finish following the cutting guide with the remaining square piece. Piece C is a 4.5 inch by 6.5 inch. Then take the remaining paper and cut 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches for piece D, and again for piece E, 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches. Paper number 1 done. For designer paper number 2, using the mustard paper, first cut piece F 1/2 inch by 12 inches. Then rotate the paper to finish the final pieces. You're going to cut 3 inches off first and then trim at 7.5 inches for piece K. Then you're going to take the remaining piece and you're going to cut it at 4.5. Now you're going to cut piece G at 6.5 by 4.5 and cut piece H at 4.5 by 4.5. Piece I will be 6.5 by 4.5, and piece J will be 4.5 by 4.5. You've completed paper 2, and now we're on to paper 3, and this is going to be the template. For designer paper 3, you're going to use a pencil with a recipe template included in this kit to trace pieces T1 and T2. As shown on the cutting guide. Then you're going to cut them using the 12-inch trimmer, or you can use scissors. So you can see that we're using the trimmer to make our journal pieces. You can also use the trimmer and cut inside the shapes. We're using a simple, easy way since these are journal boxes. And so this is a quick way to make the right shapes that you can adhere over your base piece. You can also use this as cutting out each piece so it has more of the template feel. Either way will be perfect and it will work. Whatever is easier for you. You can see how fast this goes when you are using the trimmer. Once you've finished cutting all the straight pieces on the left side of the template on the T1 side, then you'll want to use the closest matching custom cutting system circle pattern with red, green, and blue blades to cut T2, and you'll cut piece L from the remaining scraps. For designer paper 4, cut out the journal boxes shown or choose your own. For the blue gratitude circle, use the blue blade to cut on the inside edge of the large custom cutting system circle pattern. Save the outer square for spread 2. And then we are ready to start assembly of spread 1. So using the white grid designer paper for the left-hand base and the coral designer paper for the right-hand base, we will start paper piecing. Our two first pieces are A and B, and those are the 1/2-inch mats that we cut at 12 by 12 and 11 by 11. So the first piece A is the 12 by 12 1/2-inch border. We reverse that one. So it is the blue stripe side, and on the left side we're using B at the 11 by 11 1/2-inch border. We can go ahead and adhere those with repositionable adhesive. For the right hand side, we will adhere F, which is our 1/2-inch strip. We will adhere L and G, which are our mat pieces, and we will adhere one of the journal boxes from designer paper 4. Our sample is showing the thankful journal box. The left hand side with the mats D, E, H, and J. And in an instant, you're done. How beautiful is that layout? Then you can start adding your photos as you wish. The photo sizes are shown. And this layout is going together in a snap. And we add the gratitude circle from the journal boxes. Or if you choose a different centerpiece, that is perfect too. It's beautiful. All you need to add is your journaling, your thankful and grateful stories that you want to add, and your love notes to your family, friends. Spread 1 done. Now let's go to spread 2. You will use the teal designer paper for the left-hand base and the tan notebook designer paper for the right-hand base. You'll add the template and you'll start adding your journal pieces that you have pre-cut, or you will just overlay the template if you have hand cut the template. You'll add your mats I and C on the right hand side with the paper K, and then you will create with your journal boxes as you wish and adhere those pieces to the spread. Then you'll use the leftover blue square from the gratitude journal box and layer it over the mustard journal box so the journal area is in the center of the circle. Then you'll add your photos. Your layout is going to be done in no time. And for the template side, you will use a photo labeling pencil to trace the shapes from the recipe template onto the photos. Then use the closest matching custom cutting system circle pattern with red, green, and blue blades to cut the photos into various size circles. For the diamond-shaped photo, use the green blade to cut on the inside edge of the diamond custom cutting system gemstone pattern. Using tape runner, you will adhere the pieces following the sketch. And you will add photos and journal as desired. You can apply stickers using foam squares to add dimension, and you have just completed spread 2. Congratulations on completing the I Am Grateful project recipe. We hope you've had as much fun as we have, and we cannot wait to see what you create with this beautiful project recipe kit.